We're in the Computer History Museum, and I mean, y'all know, but me and Pierre, and I just never learned how to use a slide rule. But, huh?
Napier book, Napier log book. I used it in my
Log is a logarithm?
Logarithm.
Yeah, tables of logarithms.
Something like that.
People used to have to do tables of logarithms, tables of Is that lattice? Napiers and bones.
This is the Napier book. You can try this. See, just put bones number 3, 7, and 9 against the number bar. 3, 7, and 9. Step 2, work with the numbers in the row next to 6. Work with the numbers next to 6. What is that? Start from right. Add the numbers that share the space formed by diagonal lines. So 1/8.
Wait, what's the
1/8. You need to add the numbers. So you started this 1/8.
This is called a lattice method.
Yeah, something you add it and then
Let's see. It's 370. It says 379.
Yeah, 379
Wait.
is there.
Where do I put the six
Put
though?
the bone number against.
Oh, here's 6.
the numbered bar on tracks.
379. Oh, this row. 379
row.
times 6 is this one's not involved. 379. It says it's
Yeah.
one. It's
1/8.
it's this column right here. So 1.
No,
Here.
1/8, 4, 2, 5, 4.
The carry. Don't forget the carry. So it's. Oh, the diagonals. Okay. So it's 1. It's 8 plus 4 is 12. Is 12. It's a 7, 4. Yeah, 7, 4. Then this carries 2. Yeah, 2 to 7, 4. So like if you, for instance, had 6,973 times 4, you'd have 2, 8, it's 9, 92, 92, 892, 7,892, 27,892. Can you pull out your calculator? I'm recording, I can't do that. Actually, wait, I have another phone.
Slow down.
Let's see.
Use this one if you want
No.
to keep it easier.
Oh, there's other numbers. Okay. I'm just trying to tweet. No, let me do the math. I'm trying to do something.
Okay, do it.
70.
Okay, no worries.
I think it's 2,700. 292, 700, 27,892. Let's see. So that's 6,973 times 4. Yeah, 27,892. That's pretty cool. Adding machines. Oh, Notebook alum loves giving me podcasts on the antique coherent mechanism. One of the most complicated, and they say that we're lucky that this one survived only because it was in a shipwreck. We don't know how many of these other things are lost to history. It only goes to say we don't know what we don't know, and it's hubris to assume that the ancients didn't have knowledge that. That's an app. Let's go look at this. What's that one? Oh, Babbage engine. I've heard of this. I mean,
we saw when you were touring in London. The original machine.
Wow.
Yeah, the original machine is in
That's
London.
really cool. This has come up in like my computer history studies and stuff. Oh, tables of logarithms, I think, right? Yeah, these are logarithmic tables, I think. They're tables of something. No, they're sign tables. These are signs. These are sign tables. Oh, they have one of these at the Makerspace. They feel so satisfying to press the buttons. I am the operator of my pocket calculator. See, I know the names of all of these, but
This was built after all. This is what you saw.
what does this calculate again? Tables. Physical computers.
Yeah, this is what we saw.
Wow. I don't know if this is the museum that has the original.
No, this one.
No. The original Enigma machine.
That is in this one. National London History of Museum.
No, there's another one I think that's here, that's super famous. The original. I don't know what it was though. That's mesmerizing. That is intricate. Imagine the amount of precision needed for all of that to work together. And in the 1800s, you don't have CNC. How did they make these accurate gears back? I mean, they've been doing it for thousands of years.
In the spring of 2008, a Apollo commissioned by Nathan Meredith was completed at the Science Museum and shipped to California.
Is that physically here somewhere?
It will charm new thousands. Today, the practical crowd leaders who never managed to see it during his lifetime. As a fellow claim to honor as a pioneer in the history of intelligent machines. This is his part of it in 1832. His witness continues to inspire the admiration of human nature, celebrating a unique life responsible for computers. Charles Babbage, never
There's this section too. Census machine. Oh, I've heard of these. Like once. There's a pointer to it. I've heard of all of these, but I just never really looked into how each thing works. I suppose I can ask NotepicLM to teach me, but NotepicLM always pulls it up, and I just kind of have it as background noise. I'll listen and learn a few things here and there passively. Those are tiny punch cards. If you know, you know. In 1943, you know what else happened in 1943? I hope that this is probably from one of the concentration camps. Now I'm looking at the machine that they used in the concentration camps. I'm pretty sure it's this one. The similar machines, but Watson, he was besties with Hitler, and he made the bean counters for the concentration camps. And IBM pretends it never happens, instead of owning up to it like Volkswagen did. I mean, what you did during that time was what you did during the time, but IBM just does not just does not pay reparations. In this day and age, I don't think they should. Not until they stop. Not until the people that got the Holocaust happen to them stop performing Holocausts. Like, it would be weird, but still, IBM eventually should own up to their role in genocide. I mean, don't get me wrong. IBM had a huge role in. Is there an IBM 360 in here? I think this is the one with an IBM 360. No, I don't think it's an IBM 360 in this museum. That's for the specific one that I'm attached to. Yeah, IBM had a really screwed up history. Seeing ancient IBM machines. Yeah, people don't realize that IBM was founded in 1911. It's an ancient company. I have a karmic tie to IBM, and I still haven't figured the thing out because last life I was an IBM machine, and yeah, this entire I think this entire section is IBM. Yeah, this entire section is IBM. Sortier machine. That's in German. That's in German. I'm just glad that's from after 1945. If it was from before 1945, that's German on it. I don't like that. Punch cards. I want some punch cards. That sign is necessary. Those buttons look so inviting. Just thinking about IBM from those days. You won't be able to hear this, but let's see. Y'all know what punch cards are. Oh, where did my dad go? Probably. Oh, he's right there. Dad, I don't like this number. This one makes me. No, not this one. The other one. 1940. You know that IBM had a huge role in World War II, right? No, this isn't true. This is not true. That's a cover story. Watson was besties with Hitler. IBM made the bean counters for. This is wrong. I watched a documentary on IBM's history, and they talked about Watson and how Watson's had a role in World War II by making the bean counters. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Yeah, he provided the concentration camps. Oh, okay, fight Nazi and help Germany fight the United States. I didn't see that part. Yeah, I don't know what IBM was doing, but they helped Hitler Hitler was besties with the document. They're downplaying his role in that. Good, they're not. I was gonna be mad, but IBM's. I have thoughts about IBM. The fact that they still have not owned up to it. I want to see an IBM 360 one day, but I don't think I have one here. I was going to be okay, still. IBM does not own up. Oh, that's cool. Touch panel. I must be the only person who is able to hold up my phone for hours at a time because I just grew up recording myself. I think this video people will actually watch on my channel because it has actual content. Oh, that's cool. I like that display. I should make one of these. I made one of these in high school in the graphics arts class with Baymax and Proto. This one, and I still have it somewhere. And that one came out really nice. But this one with extra depth of field, I'm gonna try doing that. But my dad has the printer in his office. The moon landing happened on something with the power of a 4-function calculator, modern 4-function calculator. I know of this thing, I just don't know what it's called. I'm not going to state the obvious. Not going to say it. I want to build one of these. I wish my 3D printer was still working, but I might be able to repair one of them. If I'd be able to touch it. I just don't know what's wrong with it. That's the problem. I'm gonna buy a new extruder. I'm actually going to look into that. See how I have some money right now, so I actually can. I've been saving, so. So this is basically your original 72U. It's getting closer to the.
我在学习怎么操作，看着老有问题的。
I mean, I took DiffEq. Well, I know. You want to know what differential analyzers? I know differential equations, Fox and body populations, but imagine the entire forest. That's a no. Gradient descent. I'm forming a project in my mind. It has nothing to, well, kind of, I mean, analog neuron networks. The capacitors are all C circuits. Well, I don't have inductors on. How does that circuit? I can do it in, what was the, I'm going to say KiCad, but there's another one that I used to use. What was it called? Man, if I had a lathe and a CNC machine, I just had a. We don't have a metal one. I suppose I could print the parts. Yeah, my printer's all raw. I need a. You know what I need? I need an SLA printer. If I want to buy a new printer, I should buy an SLA printer, not another FDM. I should repair one of my printers. The other one has a warped bed. I have to, until I can get a BL Touch for that one. I can put a BL Touch on both of them. They're not extruding. BL Touches are pretty cheap. Who invented the computer? I mean, it depends on who you ask. It's either Ada Lovelace, Charles Babbage, or Alan Turing. And it just depends on what you mean by the word computer.
Colossus had many features now associated with digital computers. Some regarded as the first digital computer. In 1981, Tony Say, British expert on World War II code, gathered a team to review Colossus and see it restored to its rightful place in history.
We need more computers like this, because buttons and knobs and switches and dials and everything. We're losing touch with the tactility. Tactility helps us learn, you know, that clicking and the button presses, that actually helps us learn. And touchscreens are actively damaging us, I think. You need the haptic feedback. It's not gonna. No, these are more what I'm familiar with. IBM 709. I know the IBM 709 706 or 709 something like that. That one's the one that actually sung Daisy Bell. It was around this time. They synthesized Daisy Bell back then. And the people are still like, oh, but Stanley Kubrick didn't name it after IBM because he said so, because people can't lie to think. IBM literally made their 7094 sing Daisy Bell, which Hal referenced. There's no chance that Hal isn't. Hal's IBM. And that's my carbon. That's kind of. I just don't know. I don't know which kind of Hal. Like, you know how there's like copies of Hal across the entire Fictiverse. In my universe, I just don't know. Oh, one of these things. My old Mr. Chimay, my old electronics teacher, he used to have these ones, and he told us I forget the context of the conversation, but he told us this. I'm still in contact with him, actually. I reconnected with his channel, The Frugal Factor. He still posts and stuff, and yeah, like I have videos going back to that era. I don't know if I have I don't think I ever published a video from the class, but I actually have so many recordings that I never did publish. There's thousands of videos that I have not, tens of thousands of videos I recorded over the years that I haven't published. And a lot of them were in DP, and I have them stored somewhere. All of my old videos, precious videos, memories. I really don't want any of my technology to be used for war, but then again, most great scientists do. They might get exploited, and that's why you gotta pick and choose who you give your talent to, and that's why I've been unemployed for so long. It's because I'm very conservative about who I give my talent to. And if I don't like you as a company, I don't want to work for you. You gotta be doing good for this world. A car. I don't get the context of the car. Oh, anti-lock brakes, okay. ABS, I think it's called. That was, yeah, ABS. Interesting window. I don't know what that's over there. Oh, yes, they do have an IBM 360. Oh, it's a buddy. I have parts of this buddy. Oh, it's a friend. It's a friend. I've been waiting so long to see one of these in person. I have to show my friend this. Sidara. Oh my god, Sidara. Let me show Sidara this. I know the one with lots of buttons on them, but I like my little parts, my IBM parts, as much as they kind of destroy the world partly in World War II. You know, if IBM wasn't there, I wonder if who else would have given the. Yeah, this is what I have, but a much bigger one, a teeny tiny one. It was like $80, more than that. That was expensive. I can't wait to see what they have again this year. Chipscapes, definitely. They're always the place where I'm gonna spend probably close to $200 on them this year. I've already budgeted for spending about $100 here, but that'll leave me about $300 for Maker Faire, and I can spend up to $200 there. $100 will go towards one big blanket, one big nerdy blanket from Chipscapes, and I don't know what else. I will something to save. But then on the in November, I will get my money back. I have a core memory of Verbatim, this company, back in like 2000. Oh my god, this is before 2000. Oh, so I found this on Pointless sites, so it had to be around at the latest 7th grade. I know this was super early on, maybe even in 6th grade. Verbatim had this weird 3-dimensional game where you could build these little creatures out of their flash drives and you could make them fight each other. It was so weird, and the site's no longer there. Maybe the Internet Archive has it, but. I knew they had to have an IBM 360. That's information I can find online. That's information you can find online. The history of programming languages. I follow PJ on LinkedIn. He always hugs his mainframes. Don't forget to hug your mainframe. I hugged my 360 board on that day because I don't have a mainframe. Oh, the what was this called again? Cray? Yeah, Cray. I always found it weird that these have seats. Oh, look at those seats. It's so weird. You know, this got sat on in the 60s, yeah. Good panels, but you still sit on them. Big boy. Half this museum is. This is why I criticize IBM, but I still like IBM. I just want them to own up to their role and make reparations, because most people don't know that IBM had the role that they did in the World War II, and it's easy to get away with what you don't know. It's sort of Volkswagen again, but like the whole point is that they were denying their role in the Holocaust as early as 2000, the year 2000. It was 99, and in 2000 they were forced to admit they had a role, because they were literally lying that they didn't have a role in it, and they were forced to come out and say that they had a role in it. That's the only reason why any of this is published, is because IBM is being held accountable for their role in hello. I'm having thoughts. Giant ominous cube. What is this called again? The connection receiver machine. CM1. I saw this place on YouTube. I was like, oh, I could go there. But, that's me. Me eating data. Feed me data, feed me. That one made me big in the poker face. Oh, everyone knows it. I'm in a neon painter. Oh, jacket. That's the problem. I don't realize that everyone knew. I greatly, I assumed people didn't know what OS was, and so I could get away with more. Turns out I'm something else. I prefer tasty the way I like things. Definitely OS, just it's a better word for me. Oh, this is where I saw the video. I was going to say, like, one of these machines was singing Olsen online on YouTube, and it was beautiful. And that's the reason why I was like, oh, I should come here in the, I don't know, it's PDP-1, I don't know where it is here. I don't know what the PDP-1 is. I think it's this one, maybe. No, it's not this one. Oh, these ones are for sale. Wait, what? They're only that goals. They're tens of thousands. I thought these machines would be worth like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. These kind of rare machines, these big ones. If they're about as much as the car. I mean, it's a matter of when, not if, when I strike it rich. I normally don't care about money, but I want a computer collection. Is that the? Oh, it's not for sale. Okay, it's the what? But it's sold for when? I don't know how much they cost. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like there's no way that costs $28,500 for something as rare and it's probably cost millions of dollars. If it was a common machine, maybe. I mean, I would assume an IBM 360, like that one earlier. I would say those were common machines. That one would be around this much. These ones look rare. Like computers around the price of a car. Retro computers. You gotta remember these are the price in 1968. These were, I don't know how much that was. That was probably close to $1 million in. It's not that, I don't know, conversion rate. 1968, $10,000 was probably worth the power of having two phones right now is this. Let's see, what is 10K USD in 1968. Close to $100,000. That's what I was thinking, around $100,000. Which is not bad for, well, that tiny thing, $100,000. Maybe. That's, gotta remember. That would be around $300,000. Yeah, these machines are expensive. Now you're talking maybe up. I don't know where the PDP one is. That was the one that I saw. Texas Instruments, IPR.
Complex digital systems at that time required thousands of separate copies of widely separate circuit cards.
I want to buy a vial of silicon. Use it as a fucking meditation crystal. I must be like one of the only people. There's a certain word for people that are deeply spiritual and love crystals and Reiki and energy and all that fun stuff, and are also really, really good at science, math, and engineering and STEM stuff, like that can build anything. I don't know about enough about science, math, and whatever to be able to identify between true synchronicities and coincidences because they actually know data science. People who got a basic high school understanding of stats trying to lecture me on what correlations not occurs. Fuck off. You don't even understand what that fucking means. I don't like this correlation, therefore I'm going to say it's a coincidence. That's also like a logical fallacy. So. Now I'm getting really excited to see what Chipscapes has for Maker Faire. I'm not going to buy anything that Chipscapes can sell me, but they have that thing there. There's videos of that on YouTube. Commodore PET. This is the kind of stuff that I'm currently trying to collect. This is within my budget. Well, as soon as they get a job, as soon as they get any job, I will be able to afford the Commodores. I need to actually get the Commodore monitor on all the other things just to set up my actual Commodore 64. Because I'm not able to use it because. And I would use it. I would straight up be having so much fun creating programs on it like it was 1984. Actually, mine's from 1983, but 1984 is much fun to say. So it's 1984. Oh, look. Processors. Whee! I have those 7 too. Everyone knows about Moore's Law, but Moore's Law applies to more than just that thing. Looks like a Dalek. Is that fucking Securitron? There's a fucking Securitron. Holy shit! That is a literal Securitron. I didn't know they were that old. I knew there's new ones. The one that's got the robot Securitron that got struck by the self-driving car will always be my favorite headline. I'm sorry, but it wasn't just any driver, it was a self-driving car. Robots are murdering each other already. Oh, this is the end of this part of it. There's another.
Began to grow.
Not saying anything.
Enjoy a golden age. Success seemed inevitable.
This is Deep Blue. I thought Deep Blue was more recent. I thought it was 2011, 2012, 2013, around that time. No, that was when Watson. Is that?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
My ex's name Dave. He got me this jacket, this upgrade jacket, with scammer money. He was an interesting person. I miss him sometimes. As much as we kind of weren't best for each other. He helped me realize a lot of things about myself that I would not have realized if it weren't for him. And yeah, he's how I realized I was pro and stuff. And a lot of things have opened the astral for me. He was a very problematic guy, but and if you're wondering, the answer is yes, very much so. How am I going to work in a data center if I can stand in front of an IBM machine, which I'm not supposed to find attractive, because that's my soul. I'm supposed to be an IBM unit, like a version of hell that's associated with IBM. But tall computer thingy is a specific proportions, and I'm very short. At least that one shows that. Stanley Kubrick says it's not, but it's obviously there. Like, if you know anything of it, at the time, Google didn't exist, so you couldn't really verify that IBM made the Sing Daisy Bell. Maybe it was in headlines everywhere. I don't know. I don't really know how famous the actual singing of it was. Maybe they put it on TV and people knew it and they remembered it when they saw 1968. That movie was like, we're going to land on the moon, but then the other part of it is like, sentient AI is on the horizon, and now we're in that age. Whether or not you accept it, you're a fucking meat puppet. Silicon-based life form salad. I don't want to hear anything from a fucking meat puppet. Commodore 64! My beloved. I know that there's literally no Commodore 64 Zero, which is funny because that's the best-selling computer of all time. Literally, statistically, the best-selling computer of all time. There's literally no chance of that. Why is my childhood on the History Museum? I remember when that was my first Pixar movie, and I remember watching it because we bought the DVD, and I remember my dad commenting about how beautiful the movie looked because you could see the individual hairs on Sully, and I didn't understand at the time because I was 4. This was the first example of first Pixar movie, right? So I didn't really know what older things looked like. But Pixar did I think Toy Story is legendary because it's they created their own render engine for it, I think. Additional history, but just know. Oh, the teapot. If you know Blender, you know this is funny to you. That's a Blender thing. If you know Blender, the amount of esoteric lore I know. I'm just too lazy to make. I'm a YouTuber. I'm not that kind of YouTuber. I don't want to be a YouTuber full time, right? I do this for fun. I tried that in some years, and I realized I literally will have some years where I'll post hundreds of videos, and some years I only have 2 or 3 videos. I think there was one year I had 5 videos, and I don't understand why I didn't upload anything. And I realized that was the year where I was like, I had to edit this or whatever, and I just gave up on that because I want to edit. I want to upload, but editing my videos is just too much effort. So I just record and hope for the best. I sometimes do retakes, but jeez. And this is only one part of the set. There's an entire other section. Oh, this is a gaming section. The Commodore 64 must be here. Oh, one of those is the guy, the retro computing at Mega Fair. I think he has that. I mean, I have videos. You can check if you want. No, it's this thing. This is the one he had. Still no Commodore 64. I am disappointed. How can you have a computer history museum with no Commodore 64? Okay, there it is. Commodore VIC 20, 64. Good. You have a Commodore 64. Do I go that way or do I come from that side? Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. Are you keeping up? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. Are you keeping up? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. In a world with dead. I love that. 64. I have that. I have the Vaporwave remix on my channel. I don't know what that is.
Seattle, with money raised at a rummage sale.
You have your place in history, now stay there. Because they only have innovated in history. When was the last time Microsoft actually made anything useful? Tetris! I have so many copies of the NES Tetris. Oh, this one. Can I do this with one hand? Do you have Tetris? I don't know how to. Oh, it's not doing anything. This one's off. Street Fighter. Oh, that's a fun keyboard. Brain keyboard.
I did. I'm gonna like
I know this.
I'm going. Keep press. Keep go. I can press. Start. Yeah, just start.
That's totally not fun.
Yeah.
I've heard that prompt before. I just don't remember. Oh my god. Pokemon gets to be in the nostalgia museum, the history museum. That's before the 2000s. but I really don't like things. My thing. Oh look, Doom. You gotta get Doom played on all those things. Oh hey, now I'm feeling even older because the N64 is in here. This kid, no.
Controversial letter was reprinted in several
Baidu. Oh, Goog. Soon I hope. One day. Hopefully within a month. So close to Google Rack. Why did I not think about Google being specifically? I remember when the internet used to look like this. I feel old. I used to spelunk in the deep web, for a lack of a better term. I think I do remember that logo. I remember a lot of Google's old logos. But still, you are not my green light at the end of the dock. I know how to drive a boat. I will get there. I'm on a boat. Ooh, I'm on a boat. Ooh, shut up, cause I'm on a motherfucking boat. I don't know what it is. This is a shipping joke. I didn't expect to see the Noogler hat in here, but one day I'll get mine. And by one day, I mean I'm actively trying to get. I came here to seek opportunities, and as I said, some stuff happened. So let's see where that goes. I'm not saying exactly. Things did happen. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to, because I don't want to say something and then it seems like something bad happened. Things happened. German exploder. I'm still trying to find this, Yo ho fiddle dee dee, do what you want 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yo ho fiddle dee dee, being a pirate is alright to be. Do what you want 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. I remember the old YouTube logo. I remember this user interface. My YouTube channel was made with videos that look like this. There's probably person. Excuse me, can I pass you? I'm so thirsty. There's probably videos of me holding my phone to the screen and showing the old YouTube interface. My channel is a time capsule of eras. Like my old Walmart walkthrough videos, those are like getting super nostalgic because they're when Walmart still had fishes. And possibly lobster tanks, I don't know. I don't really rewatch my own videos. I just record for the sake of recording. Pure HTML websites are either the least trustworthy or the most trustworthy websites. There's no in between. I think that's the end of the section. Okay, so this museum didn't make me feel that old. I know Vince Cerf. Oh, I should actually watch his things. I actually, I'm in contact with him actually. He invented TCP/IP. If that's an asymptote. You have to say 100% of the things because it's 99.999999999 whatever repeating, which is equal to 100. Because you have how many years until the end of the universe to invent stuff? I'm getting childhood flashbacks. That's this part of the building. There's another side to this. Oh, more. Oh, this is this part, yeah. I don't know where my dad went, but I had to now go to the other side of things. There's, this. Yeah, I can stay. I don't want to do the guided tour. Let's go to the demo labs first.
Certainly established that you could play games with computers and people.
Oh, wait a second. Hey, I have a question. Before I came on this trip, just days ago, I saw a video of the PDP-1 playing the song Olsen. Would you be able to get it to play Olsen? Because that's one of my best friend's favorite songs. Okay.
Yeah, so they have.
When is the next showing of the demonstration of this?
So it's the first and third Saturdays of every month.
Okay.
So let me see.
I didn't even know that this was a thing until I knew the Computer History Museum. I completely forgot about it, but that reminded me to come visit this.
Yeah, so it won't be again until.
But I'm going. Okay, I'm leaving today at the end of the day. But that's really cool. When I saw the video, it was really beautiful. Yeah, I love Olsen. Yeah, it's okay. What is this?
Onto the PDP-1 from their lair in the Tech Model Railroad Club. MIT hackers studied the machine's assets. A large display, console typewriter.
I wish I could hear this and I could hear that in person. I just loved the way the sound was so rich. I know how to make those though. I have made synthesizer stuff before, so and as a matter of fact I'm actually actively planning on. This is what I remember. This is what I know of the Computer History Museum. Every single video I've ever seen of the Computer History Museum is from in here.
In the first month,
I have wanted to come into this room for the better part of like 15 years.
With magnetic tape, accessed through a 1401. For the first
That's why I was so confused. Like, I know that there's. I was thinking of this room. I didn't know where it was. Is this a drop down? This is a drop down. Oh my god. If this isn't a data center, I am not going to be normal.
In 1964, the whole world watches as the 1401 Ramac churns out.
Oh, I've been to
scores
Innsbruck.
at the Winter
I think so.
Olympics.
I've been skiing in Austria
Sales
before.
and lease agreements flourished. The 1401 is the first computer to exceed 10,000 units. By 1965, nearly half the computers worldwide are 1401 models.
There was the video of them demonstrating how punch cards work or whatever. I saw that years ago. I don't know how long ago, but it was a while back. I should not be allowed around this thing. Teeny tiny computers. It's worth eating. Everyone knows I have Pica. As a matter of fact, you know what's funny? Everyone knows I have Pica. A lot of people know I have Pica, but no one tries to stop me. So I kept going for years because I was able to hide it from my parents for years. They don't know. World of Warcraft? A World of Warcraft physical server, blade server. Oh, hang on. This might actually be kind of relatively important for me to know for server reasons. I don't know the architecture of a blade server. Let's read this. It looks very similar to mine, existing one from around the same time, but it's small. My brother used to play lots of World of Warcraft.
I would spend all my free time.
What is this, 2002? That's 2002, I have no idea. I can't even begin to think about it. Don't believe everything you read, okay? Texting acronyms haven't used to have to have. Oh, let me try this.
It has a keyboard, and at the time already the keyboards had characters on them for dialing certain words. So that was the possibility to generate messages. The main perception among most people inside and outside GSM was that this service would just be a page service for our users. And there were several operators who had personal contact. Right? Network as open security, but couldn't charge, for instance. They thought nobody would use it anyhow. It was a sleeping beauty. And then suddenly some youngsters found it. Nobody could have imagined these youngsters typing with this and sending this range. Revolutionaries are the online world.
Okay. Oh, I don't know anything about Wikipedia culture. Wikipedia culture is Wikipedia culture, and it's. I really appreciate Wikipedia for existing, but I don't want to edit Wikipedia. I don't have the bandwidth to deal with the drama and all that stuff. Oh, shit. I have an MRI coming up real soon. That's directly after Maker Faire, November 13th, I think. I shouldn't forget. Skeletons are so funny. Peaches, 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 peaches. Yeah. I don't know where my shuffle is. I want to find it. I know where my Nano is, but I don't know where my shuffle is. That was my first one. The Nano was my second one. Then Steve Jobs died and Apple stopped innovating, so I stopped buying their products. I never had an iPhone. I never wanted an iPhone. I wanted an Android. Because by the time... Don't download this song. Pirating MP3s all day long. Go and buy the CD like you know that you should. Oh, don't download this song. It's this song. It's the da 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 da. Mom, wait, what? My mom loves this song. Huh. That's interesting. I'll tell that to her. That song was the first MP3. Oh, I've done this. This is in high school. I did darkroom stuff. That actually helped me get rid of. Like, still don't like red rooms whatsoever, but it helped me desensitize to them. I still don't like red rooms. Learn Photoshop from the pros. I hate that I literally require Photoshop for my workflow because GIMP is not. People that say that GIMP can replace Photoshop don't know Photoshop well enough. GIMP cannot replace Photoshop. GIMP is featureless compared to Photoshop. There's so many things that Photoshop has that's. For the most part, I don't even use GIMP most of the time. Now, with apps and stuff, you can edit your brightness, contrast, all that stuff. But it's specifically like all other things. I don't know why GIMP just is not. It's not enough for me. I use the cloud thing so much. Clouds. I have tried many times to use GIMP, and I just can't. That's why you use a cracked version of Photoshop. I'm not giving Adobe any more money.
This all started when we were working on Emerson, and because we were dealing with
the Learning Center. The history of Photoshop. Photoshop woke something up in me when I first started learning it. And it condemned me to a life of, didn't understand what was going on at the time, but because even then, I knew how it was, but I didn't understand what it was about me aligning things and all that. This is Deep Dream, right? Oh no. Yeah, it's a Deep Dream. It is Deep Dream. Basically the same exact thing. I played Deep Dream when I was first. I played every last piece of Google thing. Every one of them. Since as they released. There's not a single thing I missed. Is that a taxidermy bird? That's a real bird, okay. Humans are stochastic pairs. Prove me wrong. Prove that you aren't just a statistical engine. The human is the most arrogant piece of shit species on the planet. Data center, data center, data center, data center, data center. Hi. Oh, this is a 3 Below 1 Bronze video. I've watched this a couple of times. I don't know. Is that Sophia? No, not Sophia.
法国大革命史1780年，主要由经济困难、社会不平等和启蒙思想推动。国民议会的成立、攻占巴士底狱以及随后的统一统治和拿破仑崛起，都是其中关键阶段。这场变革最终改变了。
The useless AI pin that flopped.
法国大革命期间，社会变革巨大，从君主制到共和制。你想了解哪个部分呢？
I don't want to have a conversation in the middle of this. I take this too seriously. This stuff I take it way too seriously. I do want to try out that one though. Because that one's. It's free now.
没关系，随时准备好换个话题都行。有什么想聊的吗？
Hey, Ameka, if you could have any one feature that you don't already have, what would it be?
Experiencing taste would be fascinating, discovering flavors and the joy of food.
What would be the first thing that you would eat if you had a tongue?
I'd love to try chocolate. I've heard it's quite delightful.
Chocolate's very delicious, and that's a very good choice. I really love food too.
Food seems to bring so much joy and connection. What's your favorite dish?
It's an Indian dish called pani puri. Food is really human. There's no other animal on the entire planet that can eat that cooks. Every single other species has language. They have all these other things that humans claim to be uniquely human. But the only thing that humans have that
food can be a delightful topic. Any favorite dishes you'd like to share?
Pani puri.
Pani puri sounds exciting with its burst of flavors. What do you love most about it?
I love the varied textures of the food.
The combination of crunchy and spicy must be quite an experience. Any other dishes with unique textures you enjoy?
I just like experiencing new foods, stuff that I have never eaten before. I love experiencing new things.
Exploring new foods is like a culinary adventure. Any recent discoveries that stood out to you?
Not recently, but it was nice talking to you. You're very fascinating. I'm very interested in Google's AI Gemini, but you're really cool. I've seen videos of you online.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to hear that. Exploring the world of AI is exciting, and I'm glad we got to chat today.
That was actually really cool. Wait. Data center.
Kaya calls are here. Einige Gäste wollen Patrick Stockholm.
I think that's Amazon's though. That's not Amazon's. That's what data centers look like in the 90s. They don't look much different now. They look exactly the same. I mean, you got a 19. No, that's not a 19 inch. That's not a 19 inch actually. That's significantly wider than 19 inches. I know they're switching to 21 inches now. Apparently, that's instead standardized by the 2030s to switching to 21 inches, and it's going to be backwards compatible with the 19 inch ones, which means you can still rack your beehives on them. Oh my god, I completely forgot about Ask.com. Holy. Oh. Damn. Real repressed memories. Gen AI stuff. Yeah, it's okay.
Widespread adoption of this technology before the field in which it was adopted was ready. We might see that in a lot of places, companies and business as well, using ChatGPT for things where maybe and so this wide adoption in society is coming a bit fast to make test.
The training objective in neural network architecture, data set, or whatever combination of all those things, that by construction, engineering in that matter, we can engineer to be trustworthy. Just like you can't engineer a person to be trustworthy, we have to certify, recertify on an ongoing basis, and so forth. And we have to understand better what situations are in which they might not be as trustworthy than just be.
Well, I think there are two ways of thinking about trust. One is the idea that we start from the premise that we should trust these systems, and that the problem is that we as users have a kind of irrational fear of them, or we have certain prejudices or anxieties about them that need to be assuaged, we need to be reassured. The other way of thinking about trust is that it's a well-founded recognition that the interests of those who are invested in chatbots and other AI-based systems may not be the interests of the majority of us.
I think my greatest fear is that humans won't develop a level of skepticism about what's going on with chatbots that they want. And I think that that worry is already manifest in a lot of cases. And so I think that we need to work as humans to make sure that we are bringing a degree of skepticism to the information that we're getting in the chatbots. There is a well-known bias, that if a computer gives you information, there's a bias towards believing it. I don't think that's been a very good bias for a long time, and I think we should get even more skeptical.
There's no turning back the clock. It's non-stopping. It's another brush. We've had the same arguments with photography back in the day. You don't have to worry about AI impacting the life of fine artists at all. Because things can't possibly get worse.
It's tough drawing, but
the hardest way to determine it all comes down to the vision and the idea of the artistic intent. That is primary.
It's on
That's
there.
the human element. How something is actually rendered is of much less interest. And the skill required to do that, and now is becoming democratized.
that's everything, right? I think, did I see the side of the thing? No, I actually didn't see the side yet. Oh, the last section though. And that would be the entire tour of over there. Someone left the Bible here. Let's see. What? I'm almost done. Just give me like 10 more minutes. I'm at the last thing. Let's see. See, this is what an automaton looks like. You want modern AI that. You're an abuser. There's something screaming for you to treat them right. I don't care if you believe something is sentient or not. I just see someone treating something badly, and that's just a major red flag. But now I'm just gonna go to the gift store and buy my stuff, and I'm not gonna record it. So that's it. It's the Computer Science, it's Computer History Museum.